One, first and foremost, we gonna say call on Allah, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Bashim, Wakakodash. Double honor to elders, apostles of Great Millstone. Peace citation to hopefully elect that spread the truth out the four winds. This your brother Shamar. Come back to edify the 12 tribes of Israel and the nations scattered abroad. Alright. Today's lesson is gonna be on the United States government. Alright. We know that the United States government is corrupt. Alright, they pay off judges in order to undermine these charges, to get slaps on the wrist instead of real lengthy prison sentences. Alright, which is perversion of justice. Alright, for those you didn't know, well, they the elite, you got different elite link ups. Alright, like the Bohemian Grove. Alright, where they get butt ass naked as a group as the Illuminati. Alright, the hidden 1%. Okay, and they worship other gods and all types of crazy shit. So we know that when you worship another god except for the Heavenly Father, who is not the author of confusion, you get confused and you're a bad leader. Alright, but today's lesson, like I said, is gonna be on the government. Alright, I was scrolling Instagram and I seen a clip, and it was pretty much talking about Rondo number 9. Alright, we know Rondo number 9, for those of you who don't know, he's serving like 50 years in prison for killing a delivery driver, out on the street. Alright, so but then it was leaked, that he was sitting at the table of the same person who killed his homie. L.A. Capone. For those of you who ain't familiar, that's another member of the Black Disciples, in the United States. He was killed, I want to say back in like 2016, 2015, somewhere around that time, 2012. It was between 2010 and 2020, somewhere in between that decade period. He was killed, by rival gang members. Okay. But I like the response. One of the messages, one of the posts that somebody had put. If you could see it, say DJ Normal Mix. Feds got to be releasing these footage to fuel beefs. That's something else the government does. What's the feds? The federal. That's the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Where are these videos coming from? They got to be coming from the people watching the cameras. And we know that the government in these facilities, they not doing the right things. They doing the wrong things. And they done put this video out there to fuel beefs. What's a beef? A beef is an altercation between two sides, which can lead to an all-out war. So these two brothers Israelites that sitting at this table, they in on the other sides of wars out on the street. There's two sides to the war in Chicago. You got the Black Disciples, really the 5, and then you got the 6, the MOB, the mob. But let's get into the scriptures on this. On the government. For starters, we're gonna start with Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. That's the wrong one. It was Isaiah 10:1, not Jeremiah. But it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. You look at dude who had Ellis Island, he probably only got a slap on the wrist. Donald Trump, messing with federal votes, got a slap on the wrist. We know if Jake do anything, for example, George Floyd, he was sentenced to death right then and there. By the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father sentenced George Floyd to death. All right, and a snap of a finger. All right, that's the top court ever. All right, top court on the planet Earth. Okay, is the Heavenly Father's court. All right, he sentenced George Floyd to death right then for signing that counterfeit check. All right, so we know that the judicial system, all right, is supposed to model, all right, the Heavenly Father's judicial system, the Sanhedrin court. All right, but it doesn't. All right, at least over here, United States, all right, and all countries under that beast rulership, all right, it's not under they are okay. Salakia, they not modeling Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's court system. All right, and what we just read, all right, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. All right, who started these gangs? All right, it would be the government. All right, the gangs were started, all right, because the police was coming to the neighborhoods and hurting kids, all right, hurting men, women, and children, all right, just for walking down the street. So that's when people started arming themselves, all right, and put in command every time you see the police messing with somebody, all right, come out with your guns to protect our families, all right, the families of that neighborhood. That's how the gangs were started. All right. So who is in control of the police? The government. All right. The United States government, all right, authorizes these things that's going on. All right, like the leak that we just seen over there with Rondo number 9. All right, behind federal cameras. Okay, there ain't no goodness inside of that prison system. All right, what do you think about when you think of going to prison? You think of gang rape. All right, rape. All right, men raping other men, man. All right, and they pop the doors. All right, the correctional officers that control who's going in the cell and when them doors open will pop your door. All right, and let another man in to rape you that fast. All right, and it's authorized by the government. All right, they do security checks. All right, to see if everything's going well in the inside of the prison. All right, and they know that they popping these doors. All right, and they still not doing nothing about it, man. All right, so that's grievousness which they have prescribed. All right, just like they're fueling that war in Chicago. All right, I know the city of Chicago, which the name of Chicago was changed to Chirac. All right, because more people were dying in Chicago than over there in the overseas. Okay, so it's woe unto the United States of America government. All right, says the Heavenly Father. All right, we know it's gonna be destroyed. All right, with nuclear fire. All right, nuclear missiles and them laser beams from the chariots. All right, the Heavenly Father is going to overthrow the United States. All right, it's going to be like a military marching in. All right, and some of the brothers, all right, that's the elect, all right, are going to help with that overthrow, all right, with their spiritual powers. All right, so I hope that lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to every apostle, a great millstone. Peace and salutation to hopefully elect. With that being said, Shalom.